We are playing a fun game today. I've been seeing this trend going around, especially with couples channels, playing agree to disagree, and other people playing different versions of agree to disagree. Well, I thought it would be fun to do a fitness and nutrition agree to disagree. This will be really fun to do since I can have a disability take on it. So let's hop right into it. And it'll be strongly agree, strongly disagree, agree, and disagree. And I'll kind of explain my reasonings as we go. Number one is you do not need to work out 6 to 7 days a week to see progress. Strongly agree. You can work out 2 to 3 days, and over time you will see progress. You do not have to work out all the time and 6 to 7 days a week to see that progress. That can lead to burnout and exhaustion. And yes, you can work out 6 days a week, but I don't recommend it because you can see progress with less and having more rest. Your progress comes from your rest, so you don't need to work out 6 to 7 days. Number two is everyone has to work out the same way in order for it to count. Now, I strongly disagree with this one. If you have a disability, you're not going to work out the same way as someone without a disability. So no, I strongly disagree. Not everyone has to work out the same way in order for it to count. A disability workout counts. An arm workout counts. A walk counts. Whatever you can do physically counts. Number three is you don't need to earn your food. I strongly agree. You don't have to earn your food. Food is fuel you should be eating, so eat. You don't have to earn it in order to eat. You don't have to have a hard workout and then say, I have to have this hard workout in order to have this food. Number four is most people are doing too much cardio. I agree with this one. So I'm not strongly agreeing, I'm just agreeing. I do agree. A lot of people do weightlifting and cardio, but there are some people that do excessive amount of cardio because they feel like that is the way to lose weight, to see the results that they want. When in reality, to lose weight, to lose belly fat, you need strength training and cardio. So I agree with that one. Number five, not every workout needs to be fun. I agree. The reason that I agree and not strongly agree or disagree, not every workout is going to be fun. You're going to have days where you don't want to work out, where you are dreading working out, and that's okay. Your progress is going to come even on the days that you don't want to work out, and you're going to have mental clarity and feel your best. But some workouts should be fun. So not every workout should be fun, but some should be. Number six, if you're not sore, then you didn't work out hard enough. Strongly disagree. Not everyone's sore, and soreness does not mean progress. So you shouldn't go off the soreness as a factor of how hard you worked out. Number seven, consistency means never missing a workout. Strongly disagree. Consistency works differently for everybody. Some days, some people can work out 3 days a week consistently, and that's all that they can work out, and that's fine. Consistency is going to look different person to person, and that is okay. Number eight, you don't need to eat perfectly. Strongly agree. That's what food freedom is about. It's about having the fun foods, having the healthy foods, having a balance of everything. So no, you don't need to eat perfectly. Number nine, cheat days are necessary. Cheat days are not necessary. I strongly disagree. If you eat in food freedom, if you eat a balance, then you won't need cheat days. So no, strongly disagree with that one. Everyone has 5 minutes in their day to move their body. I strongly agree. We all have 5 minutes, and it's what we do with those 5 minutes. So prioritize your health and moving your body. Number 11, pain is weakness leaving your body. I strongly disagree. You should not have pain when you work out. Soreness, yes, not pain. So no, pain is not weakness leaving your body. Number 12, some fitness influencers should not be giving nutrition advice. I strongly agree on this one. Some don't give great advice or they give wrong advice. I strongly agree with that one. Not everyone should be giving nutrition advice. Ozempic is bad to lose weight, and I agree with this one. If you need it to help you initially lose the weight and use it as a helper, that's fine. But if you're using it to just lose weight, or if you don't need to lose a lot of weight and you're using Ozempic because you don't want to eat healthy or you don't want to work out, then you shouldn't be on Ozempic. You should be putting in the work. So I do agree with that one. Number 14, people underestimate disabled athletes. 100% strongly agree. I feel like there is such a stigma that if you're in a wheelchair, if you have crutches, if you have a physical disability, that you can't work out, you can't do certain things. And that's not true. So I definitely strongly agree that disabled athletes and disabled people that work out, including myself, are underestimated. And you shouldn't underestimate someone with disability. We can do it, and we can prove that we can do it. 15, rest days are underrated. I agree with this one. I feel like rest is being pushed more than it used to be pushed. So yes, I feel like rest days used to be very underrated. Now, rest days are being pushed more, even though some people still believe you should be moving your body 7 days a week. But there should be rest, and I agree that it's still kind of that way depending who you are in the age group, that rest days are underrated, but I don't think that is a big stigma anymore. Number 16, motivation is all you need. I disagree. I don't strongly disagree, but I disagree, and I'll tell you why. You need motivation, but it's not all that you need. You need discipline too, but you do need that motivation component. But you're not going to always have motivation. Motivation ebbs and flows. You're not always going to have it. So you need both. You need discipline and motivation, because a lot of times motivation will fail. Yes, you'll still have it sometimes. But discipline is where it's at. Discipline is where you are going to see the progress that you want. Number 17. Calories are all that matters. I strongly disagree. Macros. Look at the whole picture. Look at the macronutrients. Look at your macros instead of just counting calories. And just counting calories is not going to get you where you want to go. So no, calories are not all that matters. Number 18, you should train hard, not just move your body. I agree with this one. Yes, you need to train hard and you need to move your body, but you don't have to train ultra hard. You can move your body and you can train hard, you can push through, but you don't have to overdo it. Number 19. People quit too early because they expect fast results. I strongly agree. A lot of people will quit because they don't see the results in 6 weeks, 3 weeks, a week, and they quit. And that doesn't get you anywhere. Results take 6, 8 weeks, sometimes even longer. And you have to put in the work, and you can't quit too early. Just because you didn't see fast results doesn't mean that you won't see results. Number 20, mental health is just an excuse not to work out and be inconsistent. Strongly disagree. If you have anxiety, if you have depression, if you have mental health issues or problems, some days it's going to be harder to work out. And that's not an excuse, it's just reality. So no, it's not an excuse. You can make it an excuse, but it's not a full excuse. And sometimes anxiety, working out, is the best thing for it. But some days it's to do nothing. So it's not an excuse. 21. Sweating is the only way to tell if you had a really good workout. Strongly disagree. There are so many factors to tell if you had a good workout. Not everybody sweats. Not everybody's going to sweat a lot. So you have to go off how your body's feeling. Are you seeing progress? Like, you have so many other factors to go off of other than sweat. 22. Disabilities and fitness can coexist. I strongly disagree. They can coexist. Disabled people can do fitness. It may not look the same, but they can do it just like an able-bodied person can. And that's really my mission on this channel now, is to be an advocate for disabled women that they can work out too. And they can. Fitness can coexist with your disability. I have 3 more. Healthy eating should not feel miserable. Strongly agree. You shouldn't feel miserable. Yes, there will be, okay, actually I change it. I agree. Yes, there will be meals that you're like, it's okay, and I'll go ahead and eat it. But it shouldn't feel miserable, and you shouldn't be cutting out everything and feeling absolutely terrible. That's not how you should be feeling. So I agree with that one. 2 more. 24. Food freedom heals relationships with food. Strongly agree. It can heal relationships. Actually, yeah, I do strongly agree, because it can and it does heal relationships with food when you have food freedom and you don't have that negative mindset around food anymore. So I highly encourage you, if you don't live in food freedom, to live in that food freedom. The last one. Cheat meals can become mentally unhealthy. Strongly agree. They can become very unhealthy. Like, you see food as good or bad, and then you have binging, and it can be a very bad situation. So I highly encourage you to test the theory of food freedom instead of using cheat meals. See the difference of your mindset and how you feel after you do it. Well, that was the last one. Make sure to comment which ones you agree or disagree with, or the ones that maybe you were 50-50 on, like I was with some of them. I had a really fun time making this video. It was so fun. If you'd like a part 2 of this video, make sure you give this video a thumbs up, comment your videos that you'd like to see and that you would like a part 2, and make sure to subscribe to my channel, click that notification bell. We're so close to 1,000 subscribers, like so close. Let's see if we can get it by the end of the month. I know that is a little overzealous, but I think we can do it. So let's see if we can get me to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the month. And I will see you guys in the next video. Love you guys. Bye.